Attraction 1. Song of Mirage was a musical stage show that formerly played at the Hangar stage in Lost River Delta at Tokyo Disney Sea. Attraction 2. Stormrider was a large-scale motion simulator attraction at Tokyo Disney Sea in Japan. It opened on September 4, 2001, together with the park. The attraction is similar to Star Tours at Tokyo Disneyland. In the attraction, guests fly into the center of a storm aboard a Stormrider, a flying weather laboratory, in order to dissipate it. Attraction 3. A Table is Waiting was a dinner show held daily at American Waterfront's SS Columbia Harbor in Tokyo Disney Sea. It was first introduced in 2008 as part of the Disney a la carte event, then reintroduced as a permanent show in 2011 as a part of Tokyo Disney Sea's 10th anniversary. With a new Lumiere costume, it was later recycled in Tokyo Disneyland's current stage show, Mickey's Magical Music World, updated performer outfits, and new Mickey and Minnie outfits. Attraction 4. The Villain's World was a harbor show at Tokyo Disney Sea for Halloween event since 2015. The show returned on September 9, 2016 as part of its 15th anniversary celebration as the Villain's World Wishes and Desires. Attraction 5. Alice and the Queen of Hearts Back to Wonderland is a stunt show at Walt Disney Studios Park, soon to be renamed Disney Adventure World, at Disneyland Paris, themed after the 1951 Disney animated film Alice in Wonderland. Attraction 6. Animagique was a live show at Walt Disney Studios Park that took place in Animagique Theater at the entrance of Toon Studio. The show closed on January 31st, 2016 to make way for Mickey and the Magician, which began on July 2nd, 2016. Oh boy! Attraction 7. Armageddon Les Effets Speciaux was an attraction at Walt Disney Studios Park at the Disneyland Paris in France. It is based on the 1998 Touchstone film Armageddon. The principle is to demonstrate set effects as in the film within a full room using special effects. Attraction 8. Backlot was a themed land at Walt Disney Studios Park at Disneyland Paris in France. It was themed after actual movie backlots with an industrial theme and was very plain. This lot showcased the high thrills of movies and was targeted towards thrill seekers, older children, and adults with 3 thrilling attractions. The backlot also featured soundtracks from blockbusters such as Mission Impossible 2, Planet of the Apes, Speed, Batman, or Independence Day. Attraction 9. Disney Cinema Parade was a daily parade at the Walt Disney Studios Park in Disneyland Paris that ran between June 2002 and March 2008. Attraction 10. Studio Tram Tour Behind the Magic was an attraction at Walt Disney Studios Park, Disneyland Paris. The attraction premiered with the grand opening of Walt Disney Studios Park on March 16, 2002. The attraction closed on January 5th, 2020 to be replaced by a new Cars-themed attraction and make way for the €2 billion multi-year expansion plan at Walt Disney Studios Park. Attraction 11. Okay, so this last attraction might still be around in other Disney parks, but I have to talk about this cute little thing. Push the Talking Trash Can is a radio-controlled robot that made occasional rounds throughout Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California, Tokyo Disneyland in Japan, Disneyland Paris in France, and Hong Kong Disneyland, and formerly in Tomorrowland in the Magic Kingdom at the Walt Disney World in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Push is an actual Tomorrowland trash bin, so named because of the large wood push found on either flap. The radio control system is hidden by the bin's regular steel liner and plastic trash bag should a guest peer inside. The robot is discreetly operated by a pair of cast members in plain clothes, one with a remote control unit who operates the movement of the robot and the other who provides its voice. Sci-Fi from Six Flags was operated in the same manner. The transmitter is hidden inside a large gym bag carried by one of them, wherein a voice processor changes the second cast member's voice to a high-pitched nasal register. Since they are within about 20 feet of the robot, they are able to make Push interact directly with guests and other cast members who are dressed as either atmosphere or face characters. Exact technical details are uncertain, but the robot appears to be propelled with the transmission wheels and tires of a mobility scooter, the type of which Disney-themed resorts rent in large numbers. A similar character known as Pippa the Talking Recycling Bin is at Disney's Animal Kingdom, appearing at Rafiki's Planet Watch, and encourages guests to recycle. And a character named West Palm, a talking palm tree used to circle the Disney's Animal Kingdom entrance near the turnstiles. Oh shit, I didn't realize I missed some more. I looked at the Disney wiki and I realized I forgot some more attractions. Sorry, I am crying and beating myself up mentally because of this. Anyway, as stated before, I forgot some of the things I already talked about, so if I repeat them, just think of it as a recap. Attraction 12, Mickey Mouse Park, 1951 to 1955. A small park that would have been located right across the street from the Walt Disney Company headquarters in Burbank, California. However, this plan was scrapped in favor of moving to Anaheim after Burbank's City Council rejected the plans out of a desire to not have a carnival in the city. Despite Walt's attempts to persuade them otherwise. While many of the ideas planned for the park would eventually be repurposed and realized as Disneyland, others such as a petting zoo, a duck boat ride, and an Indian village would be scrapped. Attraction 13, Disneyland East, 1968 to early 1970s, a park to be built on the former grounds of the 1964 New York World's Fair in Queens, New York. It eventually became the Walt Disney World Resort. Attraction 14, Ventureport, 1980s, a planned second gate for Disneyland, which is unrelated to Westcott and utilizes the name for the Central Park. Ventureport would have included some attractions from the planned Lucasport, a Figment and Dreamfinder attraction, a Jules Verne area, and a land based on Indiana Jones. The latter two would ultimately come into fruition at Tokyo Disney Sea when it opened in 2001. Attraction 15. Disney-MGM Studios Europe, 1992 to 1995. A European copy of Disney-MGM Studios, now Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida, to have opened in 1996 at the Euro Disney Resort Paris, now Disneyland Resort Paris. It was canceled when Imagineers were told to stop by management after the resort was failing. Attraction 16. Disney's America was a proposed theme park that was to have been built by the Walt Disney Company in Haymarket, Virginia in the early 1990s. The park was to have been dedicated to the history of the United States. However, amid opposition from citizens groups, the project was canceled in 1994, but not before Disney attempted to change the idea to get the public on board. They quickly put together Disney's American Celebration. Attraction 17. Disney Singapore, late 1990s, a new indoor theme park to be located in Singapore, expected to have been the second in Asia after Japan's Tokyo Disney Resort. It reached the planning stages but failed to materialize owing to land acquisition issues and the Walt Disney Company having wished for the project to be primarily funded by the government. The Singaporean government responded that it was under its belief that a theme park should be run essentially by the private sector, not owned by the government. A few years later, Singapore was approached by Universal, who eventually built a Universal Studios in the country. Attraction 18. Mystaland, late 1990s to 2000s. Disney approached Cyan World about constructing a theme park inspired by Mist, which includes going an island area within Disney's Florida properties that Rand Miller felt was perfect for the Mist setting. It was also planned to be built on the former site of Discovery Island. Attraction 19. Disney Wharf at Sydney Harbor. Disney had plans to build a small Disneyland-style theme park in Sydney, Australia between 2007 and 2008 with the proposed name Disney Wharf Sydney Harbor, but the concept was abandoned due to mixed responses in the New South Wales government. Attraction 20. Disney's Israel. In early January 2011, conflicting reports emerged regarding Disney's involvement in a proposed entertainment complex in Haifa, Israel, whose plans include a small 30,000 square meter amusement park scheduled to open in 2013. Attraction 21. Disney's Arabia, unknown. Disney's first theme park in the Middle East and a new indoor theme park inspired by the 1992 Disney animated film Aladdin, to be located in Dubai Land in the United Arab Emirates in the Middle East. Attraction 22. National Harbor Resort Hotel, a 500-room hotel to be located at the National Harbor, an attempt at a national convention and visitor area in Maryland. In May 2009, Disney had purchased 11 acres for the hotel for $11 million. In November 2011, they canceled the project. I am mentally banging my head against the wall again. Like, why did it have to be canceled? We never get cool stuff in Maryland. /J. If you can't tell, I'm just joking. Attraction 23, Mineral King Ski Resort. In the 1960s, Disney initiated a plan for a ski resort at Mineral King in California. Opposition from environmental groups led by the Sierra Club led to a temporary court injunction in 1969 and legal battles through the 1970s. The project's funding and scale changed multiple times, and in 1978, Mineral King was annexed into Sequoia National Park, ending any possibility of developing a resort there. Attraction 24, Disneyland Resort Hotel, a luxurious 800-room complex that was to be constructed in the style of San Diego's Hotel del Coronado. It was inspired by Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa in Walt Disney World.